All right, guys, here's your full October 2025 monthly market report. I hope you find it helpful. Like, subscribe in this on my YouTube channel, or go to and if you have questions about buying or selling, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you out. But let's just jump right into it as we normally do with single family homes, townhomes, and then I'll move on to rates. I may throw a little bit more information in there as we go, as you know. So the total number of single family homes that were listed were 801 this month. 547 homes sold, so you're close to about 60% right there that were listed were sold. We have a total of 2,100 homes on the market right now. This is actually down from last month, aka there's not as much inventory. Last month we had about 2,200. Not that much of a difference, but still a difference. Median list price is about $385,000, with the median sold price being about $375,000. Now, that being said, the average days on market is somewhere around 77 days right now, so it's increased a few days from last month and previous days. And something to note here, and it's something that I want you to just be aware of as far as days on markets, guys. When we talk about days on markets, or I talk about days on markets, what I mean is the day it was listed to the day it went under contract. So 77 days before it goes under contract right now. That is average. Now, that doesn't mean that it won't go under contract beforehand. It all just depends on the circumstances and the different variations that are going on. Like, for example, I've had a few homes that not closed, but they went under contract in less than 30 days. And that was in Taylor, Simpsonville, another one in Fountain Inn. And then I've had other ones that have stayed on the market 70 days, 60, 70 days right now. And all that's contingent on what's going on. So if you have, for example, if you have new construction going on in your backyard, it may take you a little longer because you're having to find the right person to be able to do that, because new construction is giving out some crazy deals right now. And so we as resale sellers, unfortunately, we can't just provide those kind of incentives, unfortunately. I know that hurts, but it's the truth. So we are looking for that specific buyer. All right. Something I want to mention, though, is that from last year, the median sales price has actually gone up 2%. So another thing I want to kind of mention here is those that are kind of on the fence, those that have been waiting for the price, or not the prices, well, kind of both. You've been waiting on prices and interest rates to decrease. Guys, that's just... No, that you're doing yourself a disservice, because what's happening is, if you're waiting for the interest rates to go down, what's happening, and when prices go up, you're paying the same amount of money almost. It might be a hair off, like it might be $25, $50 difference a month. And I know for some people that's make it or break it. I get it. But what I want you to be thinking about here is, okay, if the prices have gone up 2% since last year, which is average, by the way, but if interest rates go down more and there's more inventory, what do you think? There's less inventory rather, because people are buying the homes. What do you think is going to happen? Prices are going to go back up. So it's a double-edged sword. So really, the right time to buy and the right time to purchase is when you have your down payment ready, or you can get a down payment assistance program loan, which I can help. I can't do it, but I can refer you over to somebody that can. Or you can do something like that and you're ready to do that. And quit throwing your money away to all these rentals. Come on, guys. That doesn't make any sense. So the average days on market I already mentioned was 77 days. So now we're going on townhomes. So there was a total of 169 homes that were listed this month. That was very similar to last month. 80 of those homes sold, which puts it around the 40% range. 40-50%, kind of higher 40s. If I'm doing my math right in my head, right off the top of my head. But so active, though, the total active townhomes is about 481. Now, compared to the month prior in September, it's really close. There's 485. So not much of a difference there. The big difference was the percentage in the townhomes that were listed and were actually sold. What we're seeing for days on markets with townhomes is that they are staying on the market between about 90. The average days on market is 97. Again, from time it's listed to the time it goes under contract. And again, there's those other factors that I mentioned in regards to single family homes. Same thing can happen with townhomes, right? So median sold price. Median list price is $288,000. The median sold price was about $286,000. And so what I want to make a note here is the last year, so between October this year from October last year, there's a 6% increase in the price. 6%. We usually don't see that with townhomes. I'm just being blunt, being very clear with you on that one. So this is definitely a little irregular here, but a 6% increase. That's really nothing to really laugh at. You know, that's a lot. That's more than single family homes right now. However, again, that's not typical. But I think that's because we have so much new construction going on that it's causing those numbers to change a little bit more, right? There is something else I want to mention here is I'm giving you the median list price of single family and townhomes. I want to kind of go back here for a second and say the average is a little different. The reason why I give you the median price is because it's kind of putting you more in the middle. The average is taking in everything. I mean, it is taking in 200 and a million and 700 and 300 and 400 and all those big numbers and smaller numbers. It's wrapping up into one. So your average single family is somewhere around 430 to 440. Your average townhome is around 340. So about 100K difference between single family. The average sold price and the average sold price for single family homes and townhomes. It's about 100K difference. All right, so I hope that's helpful as far as being able to see where we're going with the single family home situation, as well as townhomes prices, and why things are being affected the way they're being affected, or impacted the way they're being impacted. Rates, that's the one you guys have really been waiting on. So rates right now. So conventional is about 6.18 right now. And again, that's with anywhere between 5 and 20% down. There are loans that are 5% down to start conventional. Remember, conventional loans, once you get to 20%, your PMI drops off. Now, that doesn't mean it just drops off automatically. You need to call the company and actually make that happen. So FHA, VA, USDA, your government loans, they're between 5.6 and 5.75%. So compared to last year, they're down about 1/4%. Now, they did, as you remember, back in January, February, March, April, May, all the way almost through past couple months, they've been in the they've been in the 6 to 7%. So we're now finally in a range that makes a little more sense for most people. So again, with prices increasing and the interest rates decreasing, we might start seeing an increase in prices again. I can't say that for sure, but we may start seeing that and it becoming more of a seller's market when that starts to occur. So again, but the big thing here is the right time to purchase is when you have your down payment ready, okay? And if you have any questions about the real estate market, what to expect, if you need to sell your house before you purchase a house, guys, I've been doing this for about 14 years. I know the ins and outs of it, and I can definitely help you with that and help you come up with a game plan that's going to be successful for you. I look forward to helping you. I look forward to the next video, which will be about a month unless I just have some extra I want to provide you or try to get you in touch with or update you on the market, which I may do that. You know, I always do. But until then, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving and an upcoming holiday season. I wish you the best, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye.